And certainly there's many college dropouts that have built wildly successful companies. I can speak a little bit about my experience. One of the things that I think you bring up is you're in school for engineering, and you certainly have an engineering mind. But from my conversations with you and the time that we've had together, you are passionate about engineering, but you're even more passionate about business. Like you have something, whether it's the business you're in today or the business that you'll create tomorrow, you are going to take something and get to the next level and do really amazing things in your life. And you've already started that. So
thanks.
And that may be around engineering, it may not. It's hard. Only because you're in your shoes, but it may be that engineering isn't the right platform at school, but you would be really passionate about the school of business. So that's something to think about as we're coming into spring. Maybe this is a good time to look at that, because I do think that college is really important. And if you look at even my career and the success that I've had, I feel I'd be further along had I stayed in school. When I was in school, it felt like school was slowing me down from growing my business, but that was being short-sighted. And what I learned years later was that school would have taught me and connected me with people, alumni, and built mentoring relationships that would have propelled me further along. So maybe in my 20s, at 22, 23, I wouldn't have had a very successful business. By the numbers, maybe I still would have had a business, but instead I would have been in school focusing on that. But then at 25, 27, 30 years old, I would have been further along than where I was. So I think you really have to assess school's going to teach you a lot of things that I learned the hard way. And I had to go through failures that would have been prevented if I stayed in school. So I think it's something to think about and just consider what discipline is right for you versus engineering versus business. But no matter what, Max, there's one thing I know, and that is whatever you do, you'll figure it out.